Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Rise and Shine. It is Tuesday, October 22nd, 7:30 in the morning. Today, we are going to dive into a story that spans over 8 decades, a story of family, legacy, and jewelry. We are thrilled to have Gabby Alvarez and Bob Couch with Couch's Jewelry, a business that's been a shining bright since 1941. So welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Good
how
to
are
be
you?
here.
Oh,
Morning, thank
thanks
you.
for being here. I love talking about jewelry.
Yeah.
That's always fun. That definitely is something that helps people shine bright, as I said. And Couch's Jewelry has been such a staple in the community, and I would love to know more about the history of Couch's Jewelry and how it has evolved over the years. So, Bob, I think maybe you'd be the one to answer that, Gabby said.
Yeah, I have to go back before the start. My parents, mom from Georgia, my dad from Arkansas, and they met, dated, and they got married in 1940. And mother was a teacher at Armstrong College in Savannah. So she decided she would go to Jack State and apply to teach there. And she did, and she heard back the next day, the president said, you're hired. And I just come in, need to tell you about some policies and procedures. And one thing he said was, now you know, Ms. Couch, you have to live in Jacksonville, the city of Jacksonville, to teach at Jacksonville State. Oh. She said, well, I didn't know about that until now. And my husband is with Retail Credit Company, and he has to live in Anniston to have his job. So I'm going to defer to him. So,
Wow.
so she couldn't take the job. So then she decided she would open a gift shop, and she did. And my dad ended up getting drafted about a week after she opened up. So he served, I think he served not a long time, well, he served a year as a photographer in the Navy. And so when he got out, then he started working with my mom together, and he had a photography department. So
Oh, wow.
and that's how it got, so that's the start of it. And there's there was really no jewelry until 1957.
Okay.
And that's a story too, if you want to hear it.
Oh, of
I'll give
course
you-
we want to
give you
hear
a
it.
short version.
So the gift shop was opened in 1941.
41.
Okay, and then it evolved to add jewelry in 1957.
57.
Yeah, we'd love to hear the story,
Yeah.
of course.
So my dad was not a big game hunter, but he did go hunting for elk in 1957, and he went with a guy named, I think it was Billy Bibb. He had Anniston Jewelry Company, and he was older than my dad, a good bit older, and they got to talking about the business while they were out there in Wyoming. And long story short on that one, my dad bought all the stock and some of the showcases and stuff like that. There's jewelry stock, jewelry inventory. And so they made that agreement out there. And so then that's how they got into the jewelry.
Okay, now, was there something about trading a moose tag for the jewelry stock or the jewelry store? There's something on your website that talks about a moose tag being traded for the jewelry company.
Well, yeah, I don't understand exactly how that went, but I know that my dad traded a tag. It was an elk, for an elk.
For an elk.
And he shot an elk when he was out there. And if you come in the store right now, any day, you'll get to see the elk. He's huge.
He is huge.
Oh, wow. So he brought the elk back and hung it in his new jewelry store.
Yeah, and they were going to put the elk in their house, but just a regular 8-foot ceiling house they lived in. They figured out pretty quickly that the bottom of the neck was going to be almost on the floor. So instead of looking up, you'd be looking straight or down at the elk.
Yeah.
Because the antlers were way up here.
That big, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We'll have to go visit. We have a little screen grab of your website that has a few photos on there of this happening, and I'm guessing this is back in 1957 or so. And it shows some photos, and there we go. And so, who is that? Is that your dad?
That's
there?
my dad.
Okay.
Yes.
And look, this is a photo of the
staff.
Of the staff. So this was when it was going from a gift shop over to the jewelry store.
Yes, I think that.
That's so neat. Look at that. And so that's found on the website, which is a really, really great place to go. You have so much great information there on the website. But I found that to be really informative and really, really fun to read, because I love reading about the history of places.
Yeah.
And what an incredible history that has been, having a gift shop there that has just stood the test of time. That became a jewelry store, and now you are a big part of the community, and you have been for a long time.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, and with the deep roots that you have there in the community, what do you think makes Couch's Jewelry stand out?
Well, I think that one thing is that we're local and not a chain, not part of a large corporation, and we can relate to our customers very well because we've always been part of the community, and I think that may be a big thing. And so, and with jewelry, most people don't have occasion to understand what makes diamonds and colored birthstones valuable, and so they need somebody they can trust to tell them the truth. And I know people trust us for being straightforward and honest about the product and letting them know what it is and what it may not be.
Yeah, that's so important, because like you said, there's so many different variations of diamonds and stones, and we'll definitely get to that here in a little bit. But before that, Gabby, I want to know about your journey. How did you get into the jewelry business, and go to join the Couch's family?
Yeah, well, I actually got invited by Mr. Couch himself to work at Couch's Jewelers. I started working in social media, doing live shows and that sort of thing when I just turned 16.
Oh, wow.
So, and now I'm about to be 20. So they've definitely helped me grow up a little bit, and seen me with all my big milestones of getting a car and graduating and on my birthdays and everything like that. So they've been a huge, huge part of my life.
That's
so
wonderful. Is this something that you want to continue? You want to continue being in the jewelry business?
Maybe in some way, for sure. I have so much information and so much knowledge about jewelry and gemstones and that sort of thing. So I want to put that to use in some way.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So you manage the social media pages?
Yes, it's a few of us, but I'm still one of the few that do it, yes.
Well, you do great. You put a lot of really good content out there and some fun stories. I saw there were some music videos and that talks about diamonds, and then you have the wedding videos and things on there, and it's really great. So make sure you follow that Facebook page. You can just search Couch's Jewelry. Is it Couch's Jewelers or
Couch's Jewelers?
Couch's Jewelers on Facebook, and you can find some really great information and things that are entertaining. You do a really great job on that.
Thank you.
Do you also assist the customers?
Oh, of course,
okay.
Yes. I've built amazing relationships with customers over the years, and I know people by name and check in on their family, and it's so personable, and we really do have a great community at Couch's. We really do. Yeah.
That's wonderful. And that's what it's all about, is building that reputation like that you've already done so well, being a staple in the community, but you have to continue that. People, this is a big decision. Buying a piece of jewelry is not something that, hey, I think I'm going to go, buy some jewelry today. I mean, some people get to do that. Not everybody gets to do that. And so it's oftentimes a really important and big purchase.
It is.
So how do you make sure that when someone walks into your store that they feel at ease?
definitely think like having a good personality, being personable with someone, really understanding what they want, what the occasion is for, getting a good grasp of how they want to feel, how do they want the other person to feel whenever they give it to them.
Yeah.
I think that's so important. And also not making it just about the sale, that you really care about them as a person and not just trying to get a sale out of them. Yeah.
I'm guessing patience is probably something that an attribute that you must possess in order to sell jewelry, because again, it's this is a big purchase, and there's a lot of decisions to be made. And so how do you make sure that you, and is that true? Is patience a big part of being in the jewelry business?
Oh, of course. Of course. We have a lot of gentlemen that come in that really don't know what their significant other or family member really wants, and so we kind of have to dig it out of them. It's kind of a guessing game, but slowly we can get stuff out of them. Slowly we can get some clues, and we always find a way to get something exactly what they want. Yeah.
Do you have any standard questions that you ask someone? Like if someone comes in and says, "Okay, I want to buy a piece of jewelry for my significant other, but I don't know what to get."
I would definitely say what exactly they are looking for, gemstones or diamonds, or maybe just like an everyday piece, or do you see them wear more white gold or yellow gold or stuff like, just little clues that I can kind of get from them. And sometimes they don't have the answer, so we just have to guess.
Take some pictures, or hey, let's bring up your social media and look at some photos of this person, see what they
finger
tend to wear.
size. I've had to pull up pictures of their fingers and scrolling to see what finger size they might be. So it's fun.
So you have to do some detective work.
Exactly.
That's wonderful.
It's fun.
So Bob, when you're adding people to your business, as far as like Gabby and any of your other staff, what are some things that you look at when you? I mean, of course, you said 16 years old, and that's amazing. But what are some of the things that you look at before you bring someone on to your team?
Well, just when we interview, just how they relate, personally, and just. Gosh, it's just several things, I guess you can say. Yeah. Basically, try to ask open-ended, actually the same thing we try to do with the customers. Yeah. To ask open-ended questions, what, who, when, how, that kind of thing, something that it calls for more than a yes-no answer, and let the applicant just speak as much as we can, get them to speak about themselves, and of course, check any kind of previous employment or whatever the background may be. Yeah. All that is usual. So it's kind of hard to explain it sometimes, but
it's a big family, right? It's a family atmosphere, and there's values that someone has to possess in order to be part of your family, and this legacy that has been ongoing for. How many years is that? 1940. I'm terrible at math. It's a long time, though, huh?
Yeah, something like, was it 83 or 84?
Yeah, right, about 83 years. That's amazing.
Oh, yes.
Well, we have so many more things to talk about. We're going to go check in. We'll take a quick commercial break, but stay tuned. We'll be right back, and we're going to keep talking about jewelry right here on Rise and Shine. We'll be right back.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upper Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor Difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
I'm Alan Parnell, Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
At Family Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Rise and shine and welcome back. We have been talking about Couch's jewelry. Amazing journey, or jewelers, amazing journey, and now we want to explore what really sets them apart. We've been talking about the family values and the commitment to customer service. So I want to continue that conversation, and we have Bob Couch with us, and we have Gabby Alvarez. And so welcome back. Thanks for being here this morning. I know it's early, and I appreciate it. And you open pretty soon, right? So 9 a.m. Couch's Jewelers will be open for business. So if you are in search of a next jewelry piece, please give them the opportunity. And so we talked a little bit about the history, and there is some rich history behind it. We did a little calculation. Thank you, Gabby, for being good at math, because I'm not. I like words. Numbers are a little confusing to me, but that's okay. That's a whole other subject. But with the role that the next generation of the Couch family, how do you make sure to continue that business's legacy, Bob?
How do we continue the legacy?
Yeah.
Well, we look at our relationships with customers as long-term relationships. We want to, try to please them and try to find what they want or have the service they want. Mm-hmm. And one thing we talk about too is just basically the way the customer is treated. Like, we say, when they walk in, just treat somebody like they're walking into your home. You don't stay where you are. You get up and go to them, and, greet them as soon as you can. And we try to anticipate, whatever they may mention that they want, and we try to, anticipate, or not necessarily anticipate, but just kind of answer just as honestly as we can.
Yeah.
Questions when you can't. If you don't know the answer, then you just say, I don't know.
Yeah. Making them feel seen. When someone walks in, again, it's a big purchase, even if it's a small purchase, making them feel seen. And I did see that the Couch's core values of respect and trust, and that's how you continue to shape that customer service today.
Yeah.
Right? And that's so incredibly important.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing we say quite often is people may not remember 6 months from now how much they paid for something they got, wherever they bought it from us or wherever, but they do remember how they were treated.
Absolutely.
That sticks with you. So we try to do our best to be, treat them like, we would treat our best friend and our family member, whatever.
Yeah, that's a beautiful way to put it. I think there's a Maya Angelou quote that says that people might not remember what you said or what you did, but they absolutely remember how you make them feel.
Right.
And that's so important. That's such a beautiful sentiment, because it really does. And that's what leads to those long-lasting relationships. And I know that you have a lot of long-lasting relationships, customers who you have built those relationships with that come back to you and will not buy jewelry anywhere else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely ran into that quite a few times.
And it's really rewarding to us when people actually say what you just said fairly often, really, that I'm not I won't buy my jewelry from anybody else, you know. So.
Yeah, there's no way. Even if I saw something, nope, this is my jeweler.
Yeah. That's probably, for me, that's more satisfaction than making a sale. You know.
For sure,
Yeah, that's what we shoot for, really. Somebody that's, pleased, they got what they wanted, either the item or the treatment or whatever, you know.
I can imagine that there's been generations of families who have only bought their jewelry at Couch's Jewelers.
Yes.
Am I right in saying that?
It is.
Yeah, like, well, this is where my parents bought their jewelry, and this is where their parents bought their jewelry, and this is where I'm only going to buy my jewelry.
Yes.
And that's so fun. Do you see people who come in just to come in and say hi and visit?
Course.
Okay.
Yes, and we always, get them a cup of coffee and just sit down with them, or just do whatever we can, catch up with them.
Yeah.
It's building relationships is so important for us. Yeah.
And with that great history, you have to continue it. We do have a photo because it's a beautiful building. Let's talk about location and where it is, because of course it's been there for a really long time, 80 plus years, and it's such a gorgeous building. So let's talk about that. You've got the storefront. Is there anything above there, or you have your jewelry store downstairs, or?
Well, the second floor is just back stock, and it's also where we have our repair shop. We have a awesome bench jeweler that does repairs. And by the way, that's how a lot of times how we get a new customer starts coming to us is through they bring something to be repaired.
Okay.
And it's a lot of people get. I guess it's just about the jewelry store image. A lot of them that haven't been in before, and they need a repair. They say, "Do you repair something that's not from here?" And absolutely, we do.
Oh, that's good.
And then the third floor is just storage. But anyway, so mainly it's the first floor where the business is, and that was the building is what we found out. It was built in 1908, and we got it on the National Register. I don't know, around 1990, give or take a year or two. And it's, for most of its life, the building was a furniture store. It was Cater Furniture, which is local, and then Rhodes was in there for several years, and we were next door at 11 East 10th, and now we're at 15 East 10th, and we moved in there in 1990 from next door.
Oh, okay.
And so kind of had to redo of everything.
Yeah, you needed more space. Adding more inventory.
That, and we're paid rent since 1941 to 1990. And we're glad to have a building we own and not paying rent.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm sure the community appreciates that too, having that staple there. Well, that's so cool. So you have a repair shop as well. So not only can you come in and purchase jewelry, but if you have jewelry that you haven't necessarily purchased from you, you can come in and get repairs done as well?
Yes, we have an amazing jeweler who has been with us for years and years, and the community loves him.
Yeah.
They really do.
Well, that's important. If you have some type of family heirloom that's jewelry and you want to be able to wear it, but you can't because a stone is missing or it's broken. There's multitude of just shining it up, getting it cleaned.
We do all of that stuff. Couches.
So full service.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
And you also make jewelry in-house as well. There's a Couches Custom, the Signature line, I believe is what it's called. Am I right on that?
Yeah.
Signature line?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Who makes that jewelry?
Well, we don't really do the whole manufacturing thing, but our jeweler can take, parts of jewelry parts, they use the word findings instead of parts, so it's the same thing. We use findings, and he assembles and builds, and we do actually work with outside businesses that do CAD CAM drawings, they call it, and detailed drawings, and we can have those made, but our guy can assemble most anything, mount any kind of stones, and some stones are very tricky to mount, like emeralds, are a little bit softer, and I wouldn't use the word soft, but they're not as hard as the diamonds, rubies, sapphires. By the way, his story is interesting too, our jeweler. He's been with us 38 years. He's from Cambodia.
Oh, wow.
And he came here legally, and he's got his citizenship around 1992, I think it was. And he's been with us since 85, I believe.
Nice.
So anyway.
So he just always enjoyed jewelry? That's what he wanted to do?
Well, no, actually, the way I found him was, I've always gone to the YMCA ever since I was like seriously 6-year-old kid, and I would ride my bike from the Y down to the store or home. Back then it was, it was safe, you could go anywhere, even for a 6 or 8-year-old, whatever. But going into the Y, I noticed it's always been nice and clean, but it was cleaner than it's ever been. Just like the floor was shining. You could cook an egg on it if it was hot and eat and feel safe. It was so clean. And then I saw this guy, and I could tell he was Southeast Asian. I just didn't know what. And I had the year before been to a manufacturing jeweler in New York City that had a whole family. They were actually from Thailand. And this jeweler makes real high-end, expensive jewelry, and he was bragging on this family, how they could do anything as far as the manufacturing of jewelry is concerned. And so anyway, I asked the guy who was head of the Y at the time, if I could talk to him about possibly hiring him away, and he said, yeah, it'll be a step up for him. It'll be good for him. I really hate to lose him, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's hard to find people who work hard.
Yeah.
So we had our jeweler was ready, for 60s, he was ready to retire. And Nan is our jeweler's first name, N-O-N. And so Nan went upstairs. He said, go to the shop upstairs and show him what you can. So in about, 45 minutes to an hour, they came back downstairs, and he said, well, I showed him how to solder a chain, and he sat down and did it perfectly, step by step, seen me do it one time. Showed him how to size a ring, same story. He did it step by step just from watching me. And one other thing, he said, if you don't hire him right now, you're crazy. So,
so you did.
That's a great story.
That is a great story. And he's been working there since
1985.
1985.
Or 85, 86.
Wow.
I think it was 85.
That's amazing. And he is the go-to on any ring sizing and custom jewelry and repair work.
He is the best. Our customers absolutely love him. I mean, he's so talented. He's the most talented jeweler I've ever seen.
I love that. Well, hey, I want to talk more about that and some other things, but we got to take a quick break real quick. So stay tuned. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Hello, I'm Taylor Sloan with the City of Oxford, with a word about one of our city's most precious resources, water. Clean water enriches our lives in so many ways, but we cannot afford to take it for granted. Remember, every time you pour something unnatural down the drain or in the environment, and every time you litter, our beautiful lakes and creeks suffer. Our city is beautiful. Let's all join together to keep it that way. Stop pollution where it starts, and help protect our waters for life.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Look no further than Shop 24, your go-to spot for incredible discounts and savings. From local dining and entertainment to grocery stores and everything you need, we've got deals you won't find anywhere else. But hurry, these hot deals are limited and going fast. Grab your phone and call now. Don't let these savings slip away. Join me, Kip Chapel, on Shop 24 every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Tune in to save big with Shop 24.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upward Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
At DVP Auto Group, we have a wide selection of any type of car you could want. We offer financing for all types of credit. Not only can we help you to purchase a car affordably, but we can help you with any issues you may experience with your car as well. We provide oil change, tire repair, brake service, or anything else you may need. We also gladly accept trade-ins, and if you're willing, we can help you drive away in a new car the same day. If you don't see something you like in the lot, we'll help you find one, whether you buy from us or not. Come see us today.
Welcome back and rise and shine. It's 8 o'clock on your Tuesday morning, October 22nd. If you're just joining us, we have been visiting with Bob Couch and Gabby Alvarez with Couch's Jewelers. Now it's time to talk about something very special, custom jewelry. So whether it's a one-of-a-kind engagement ring or revamping a heirloom piece, Couch's Jewelry has some truly unique offerings. And so before we went to break, we were talking about Nan and how he's just incredible at repairing jewelry, and like we said, like heirloom pieces, if you want to revamp it. There might be a piece that you love from your family and it's an heirloom, but it might not be the most stylish of pieces. So can Nan take that and rework it and take your vision and make it into something that would be wearable heirloom jewelry?
Of course.
Yes,
yeah.
definitely. Does a lot of that. And we just like to encourage people to maybe look in their jewelry box and see if there's something in there they like, but for some reason they're not wearing it, using it, and bring it in. Let us see if it's workable. It can be worked, and most of the time it can.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. Because, I mean, it's one thing to have it there, but jewelry is meant to be worn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We've had several people come in and bring old pieces. They're like, I just don't like this style. It was a very 90s or 80s style, but they wanted to modernize it a little bit, and they were able to pick from hundreds of different mountings and styles and reset it and get exactly what they want so they can wear that family piece again.
Yeah, because that's so special, especially when somebody, oh, I love that. Well, this was my grandmother's, but it was like this, but now I've, like you said, modernized it.
Yeah.
And so, again, that goes to that patience of sitting there and trying to figure out exactly what that piece can be. So do you help in creating that if somebody says, okay, I like this, but this isn't something that I would wear? So that kind of goes back if like you have somebody picking out jewelry.
Yes, that's something the sales associates usually help with, and if our jeweler, if we need some help with the jeweler with design styles and stuff like that, he can come down as well. But we have a lot of fun doing the custom pieces, and it's exciting to see the completed jewelry piece and seeing how different it looks, and they're always so happy to see in the new piece. And we've gotten tears several times. It really makes people emotional to have something, that maybe a mother or a grandmother had that got passed down to them. So it's awesome to see. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's special. That's just like Couch's Jewelers, there's history, and there's history behind the jewelry pieces, and something that your great-grandmother wore, and now you get to enjoy as well. I mean, that is really special. Yeah. So that's cool that you can continue those family legacies through heirloom pieces.
Exactly.
And you get to be creative, too, with it.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you have a favorite story of a piece of jewelry that you might want to share with us?
Yeah, so actually we do a thing called Add a Pearl, and so you can get, what a lot of people do is do like a pearl necklace, and maybe they'll start with 1 or 3 pearls and they'll eventually add on. Well, we had a little sweet grandmother come in and saying she was going to finish up her granddaughter's pearl necklace for her wedding. And so that was so sweet how she was able to start at it whenever she was a baby and finish it whenever for her big day. So I thought that's still one of my favorite stories to this day.
I can see why. That's really sweet.
I know, yeah.
So she started her granddaughter's necklace when she was young, and of course at Couch's, and then when she got married, finished it. That is so sweet.
Yes.
I love that. I know you get to have lots of feel-good stories like that.
Oh yes, we do.
Yeah. What are your most common requests you get for custom designs?
Do you want to answer for me too?
Do you have or is it just kind of all across the board?
It's really a lot across the board. Yeah. It is, and but it's usually a ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Engagement ring or a fashion ring, something
like taking
that.
This was my grandmother's ring, and now I want to modernize it for my new bride.
Yeah.
Do you get that a lot?
We do.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah, and we're really thankful that people trust us to take something that means so much to them and change it to where it's a look that they want, And a lot of times, too, if we're not doing anything that's a major change to a ring, we just remind the customer to remember what your ring looks like, because many times when people come in, they say, I can't believe that's my ring.
It makes it so different.
Simply because it's cleaned up and polished and everything. And but they're excited, they didn't think the ring could ever look like that again,
Isn't that cool to see? I can imagine how rewarding that is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to be able to have something that means a lot to someone, but now they actually get to wear it and show it off.
Yeah.
So, what about trends in jewelry? Are you seeing any trends in jewelry lately? And what are your customers most excited about right now?
I would definitely say with engagement rings, probably like an oval solitaire. So just either a white gold or a yellow gold band on a Tiffany mounting with an oval cut diamond in the center. So we've definitely helped a lot of customers with that recently, but they're beautiful, so I can see why. What about you? What do you think?
Well, this has been around a few years, and that's like stacking and wearing a lot of bracelets at once. And probably the biggest thing now is lab-grown diamonds.
Yeah.
Lab-grown diamonds. I don't know of this.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Tell me about it.
Well, there's been diamond simulants. There are diamond simulants and diamond imitations and so forth, but these are actually a diamond. It's physically, chemically, and optically, it is a diamond. I guess it's been 5 or 6 years or more, a few more maybe, that they finally got the technique down. There's actually 2 ways. I can't really describe them, but there's 2 ways they grow them. Take a slice of a diamond, and they takes a few weeks, I think, but they grow, and it's actually it's changing the whole jewelry business, because right now I think at least half the diamonds we sell, like engagement rings, are lab-grown diamonds.
Really?
So you can get a larger, higher color and clarity grade diamond, in larger meaning either larger carat, bigger carat weight of the diamond, and the price is more than reasonable. It's really low.
It's great for young couples that are getting married and that sort of thing. A test diamond. It is a diamond. It's just grown in a lab, and I would say the process of making the diamond would also. That's why the price is the way that it is, wouldn't you say so?
Well, they're making so many, really mass producing them, that the price has dropped quite a bit since they came out, and so it's very, very inexpensive, but they're gorgeous. I mean, it's if somebody would. Some people just say, I don't want anything but a natural diamond, and that's okay, it's what they want. And some people say, well, the guy may say, I want to give her a carat, but I really can't afford it. But with the lab grown, just about anybody can afford it.
Really? So as a jeweler and someone who has a long history, you feel good about this? Like, this is something that you're excited about?
I am excited. We're excited about it, yes, in one way. And the other way, it's like, where is this going?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just one thing we have to warn our customers about. It's just we don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, and how long does it last? Like, I guess you just have to see how long it will stand. I mean, if this will one day be something that their generations are passing on, like, can this become an heirloom jewelry in time, or is this more of like a staple piece just right now?
Well, it definitely has the durability of a natural diamond. It has a hardness scale of 10, just like a natural diamond does, and we've seen a lot of good things with it. So.
Let's talk about diamond cuts, because I do have a screen grab of your website, and there's some really great information, excuse me, like we talked about. Let's check that out. Excuse me. So let's talk about this diamond guide.
Okay, we have several different shapes. They've actually even come out with more than this, like the elongated cushion and more fun shapes. But yeah, our customers are able to see color, clarity, cut, and that's definitely something that you're going to want to know about whenever you're looking for maybe an engagement ring or a diamond pendant, a tennis bracelet, and it can seem overwhelming, but we have great customer service at Couches, and we're able to explain this well, and so by the end of their trip to Couches, they know exactly what a diamond is and all the qualities to it.
Because those are a lot of choices.
Yes, yeah. It is.
And some people, I'm sure, know exactly what they want. They've done the research, and then I'm guessing there's quite a few people who walk in and say, I have no idea, which cut is my favorite, or they might be leaning towards one cut and then they see something else. Are these lab-grown diamonds available in any cut?
Yes, yes, natural and lab. So we offer both.
Wow, that's so interesting. I've got to come visit and see these diamonds, and I want to encourage everyone to go visit. If you're looking for a new piece of jewelry to brighten somebody's day, or just to buy for yourself, because it's okay to buy yourself jewelry. You don't have to wait for somebody else to do it. And let's talk about, I know with the holidays coming up, I'm sure there's lots of holiday options, so when we get back, we're going to talk more about that. So we're going to go to a quick break, but stay tuned. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
I'm Alan Parnell, the Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Hello, I'm Taylor Sloan with the City of Oxford, with a word about one of our city's most precious resources, water. Clean water enriches our lives in so many ways, but we cannot afford to take it for granted. Remember, every time you pour something unnatural down the drain or in the environment, and every time you litter, our beautiful lakes and creeks suffer. Our city is beautiful. Let's all join together to keep it that way. Stop pollution where it starts, and help protect our waters for life.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
Rise and shine. Welcome back. It's 8:18 on your Tuesday morning, October 22nd, and we have been talking about jewelry, and it's been really fun to learn about it. Now, I can't wait to come visit. I want to come see these beautiful pieces that you have featured in your store, and I really want to check out these lab grown because that's really interesting, something that I never knew existed. So thanks for letting me know about that. And so we would love to, of course, encourage everyone to go visit. And with the holidays coming up, you know, I mean, that is a really special gift to give someone or to yourself. Because like we said, when we're going out, it's okay to buy yourself some jewelry, right? That's okay. Treat yourself, right? You don't have to wait on somebody to buy you jewelry. Go ahead, do it yourself. But with that being said, are there any kind of holiday specials going on at the store?
Well, right now we don't have any particular sales going on, although I've got some planned. We're going to come up pretty soon. But what we do have right now, and we keep all the time, is some half price cases. We've got 3 cases with jewelry that's, well, it's been in the store a while. It's been too long. Yeah. So we just put it on half price, and that's been pretty popular.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
a sucker for a deal.
pieces too.
Sure.
Like they're great pieces, not just whatever. We
just
have
ones that might have been
overlooked
overlooked or
yeah.
Wow. So you sterling, finish that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sterling, white gold, yellow gold, diamonds, gemstones, all that stuff. So we have a really good selection with our half price cases. It's been good for us.
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces that are, way under $100, and then there's several that are several hundred or maybe 1,000 or two, and the selection is, it's pretty broad. It's a kind of a good representation of most of our stock, of what's in the half-price cases is.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting. I love a good deal.
I know.
I'm a sucker for a good deal, and that's fun. And Gabby recognized I have a Ronaldo bracelet on, and that is something that you sell there in the store.
Yeah.
And these, like you said, are just great stackable. So how many do you think you have there in inventory?
Oh goodness, what, 100? Well over 100
wow.
now.
Yeah. 100, a little over.
Yeah. We sell them so much. We have to keep them in stock because they literally fly off of our cases. I mean, they sell so quickly, but they're the perfect gift for graduations and Christmas. You said Christmas was coming up. So those are definitely the perfect piece. And for anyone who doesn't know, they have little cards that come with a sterling and gold bracelet. And with a meaning behind it, and our customers, they truly do love those bracelets.
Yeah, they're beautiful, and then of course that adds that little uniqueness with having that the slogan. Some of them are strength or kindness or just so many different things, and they have like a beautiful saying with them. So it is a great gift.
It is, and they're stackable too.
Yes,
so.
you can wear all of them, and that is a trend, like you said earlier, that we're seeing are the stackable bracelets. If it wasn't so early in the morning, sometimes in the morning I forget to put on my jewelry. I'm like, this morning I did. I wore a few pieces.
Just for us, right?
Yesterday I had on my rubber ring. I'm so bad about that. Sometimes I wear those little silicone rings, with just because like moving and all of the things. But I tried to remember this morning.
Well,
thanks. I love it. It is one of my favorite pieces for sure. So I'm gonna have to come visit and add to my collection. And if my husband's listening, hey. And that is something I'm sure you have people. Do you have wish list? Can somebody go in and make a wish list?
Yes, that's something very popular at Couches, and you can do that online and in store.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go. Go visit that incredible website and make you a little wish list, and then just pass it along to your
significant other. We can even notify the spouse and say, hey, your girlfriend, your wife likes this, and she wants you to get it for her.
What a great idea. So go ahead, ladies or gentlemen, who's ever watching, who enjoys jewelry, because that's men and women alike love jewelry.
Yes,
and so you can go on and make you a little Christmas wish list, and then maybe Santa will bring it to you.
Yes.
Yeah, and the guys love the wish list, I think, maybe more than the ladies, because they know they're getting something that she likes already. So.
Yes.
And you don't have to worry about the size. She could go ahead and put what size the ring she may want or what finger, so to know what size that is, and so it takes that guesswork out of it.
Exactly.
Imagine that, guys liking to take guesswork out of giving a gift.
I know.
But it is still so special, and it still is surprising, especially if you make a wish list of a few things and then you let them pick out which item.
That's most of the time what happens is they just pick out a bunch of things. I still want to be surprised, so just tell him I like all of these, and he can pick whichever one he wants.
Oh, I love that. That's really special.
Yeah, it is.
Because then you're getting what you want, but then it does add that quality of special. And speaking of men, do you have an array of men's jewelry, or what do men have in the store?
We have mainly for men stainless steel jewelry, and we honestly, our diamond ring collection for men is not. We won't have maybe but one possibly, but we just don't get that many requests, and when we do, we can show them something in the catalog that we could get in on approval at no obligation. Okay. And so we do a fair amount of that.
Yeah, we do a lot of that, of just showing catalogs so they can come in and pick out what they want and get it ordered. And the gentlemen love it.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to press order. They don't have to search for something. We do all the work.
Right. And that is helpful because, you know, time, you know, we're all running so crazy, and to be able to have someone that you know and that you trust, that you can say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Will you please find it for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have a great text service. So the number on our website is also a textable number. And so we have a lot of gentlemen will come, will text us pictures and ask us if we have anything in the store, if we can make something like that for them, or whatever, if they maybe work out of town or something like that. That's also something that we use a lot of, and it's so convenient for our customers, so we can accommodate them in any way that we can. Yeah.
Let's make sure that our viewers know that phone number. So if you want to text about jewelry, you can do that. So Gabby.
It is 256-237-4628.
Wonderful. And let's remind our viewers about your Facebook page and your website, because there's some really great information on both of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just think a lot of our customers, what Gabby brought up was a good point. They may work the same hours that our store is open. It makes it very difficult for them to get in. So this texting is, they're able to send pictures too, like Gabby said, of something they want, or if it's a lady, same service, of course.
Yeah.
But it's been used to use quite a bit.
I can imagine. Yeah, because we're so busy, and like you said, if you're at work during the same hours, you're not going to be able to. And then if you're at home, if you're trying to make a surprise happen, then you're not going to be able to call. So to be able to text, that is very nice.
Oh my gosh, it's so many people use it and they love it. Yeah. Yeah, so both Couch's Jewelers on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, you have Instagram too? I didn't check that out. I need to do that. I followed you on Facebook. I need to make sure to follow you on Instagram. And again, that website is incredible. There's videos on there. There's all of the collections, of course, the Couch's signature collection, but then you have multitude of other brands that you offer.
We do.
And so all those are there, and then you can check out the different diamond cuts and carats. So then you can kind of be a little bit more prepared, but you don't have to be, because you have Gabby, you have Bob, and you have their entire team there to assist you.
We have an amazing team.
Yeah, I saw the photo of everybody is on that website too, and everybody looks so happy to be there.
Yeah.
And to continue, that tradition of being your local jewelry store, somewhere that you can go and find exquisite pieces, or take your heirloom pieces and change it into something that you want to wear every day, or whatever your jewelry need is. Couch's Jewelers are there to help you.
Yeah.
Let's make sure everybody knows. We showed a picture of the building, but let's make sure everybody knows where you're located. So what's the address there?
It's 15 East 10th, and the best way for people, if they're not familiar with downtown, is most everybody knows where the Alabama Power Company is, at 10th and Quintard.
Right.
If you're there at that corner, you just go one block west, and there we are.
There you go. And it's such a beautiful building. I can't wait to come visit. I hate to say I haven't visited yet, but I will. I will make that a priority in the next week. So I look forward to it, and checking out that half price case
too.
We
look forward to having
and
you.
another Ronaldo. I got to make my wish list for Christmas, because I have been thinking I would like to add another one to my
they're great stackables.
wrist. So I'm gonna have to make sure to come visit. And what a great thing to do, that wish list. That's such a great idea. Well, is there anything, before we have to say goodbye this morning, is there anything that we didn't touch on that you want to make sure that our viewers know? Can you think of anything? We talked about your phone number. They know how to get in touch with you. Bob, what do you say?
I don't know. We covered a lot.
We did cover a lot. It's fun. Yeah. It's amazing how much you can talk about your passions. I mean, when you love what you do, it's really easy to talk about it. And that's very apparent with both of you, that you love what you do.
I would just say we have really great priced jewelry. We have great employees working, helping the customers, and a great jeweler to help with any repairs or special requests. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, thank you all so much for visiting. Bob, do you have anything to add?
Just if somebody's never been in, I'd love for them to give us the opportunity to see what we're about, to come in and like I said earlier, if they have something to be repaired, or if they just want to come in and look around, either way, whatever. And speaking of repairs again, our guy is not only good at what he does, he's quick.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's good.
our promised time is usually just 4 working days.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of times he beats that. He's quicker.
That's great.
So
Well, for all of your jewelry needs, make sure to go visit Couch's Jewelers. That's it for our show this morning. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning for Oven Odyssey Wednesday, right here on Rise and Shine on WEAC TV 24.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father